right, cue it. Is it theme song playing? What the fuck? This shit's gonna. What up, folks? It's Wiz Fiasco, aka Wiz, aka Lizard. Why? Because you cannot fathom the wizardry. And don't worry, my door's locked. Ain't nobody coming the fuck up in here, bruh. And I ain't got no weed. And I ain't got no gun. I want them to say some shit about me. What about you, Beast Boy?
Well, I got the weed, I got the guns. I want a motherfucker to try me.
Okay, Officer Dan, I was fearing for my life.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, my name is Beast Boy, aka BB, aka Beast Master.
Beast
I came to church, had to hop on a podcast. Oh man, I enjoyed church today, ladies and gentlemen. I had a great message. My godmother preached today. Man, it was great. Yes.
I'm so happy for you, brother.
At 4 o'clock. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna do this podcast though.
I'm so happy for you, Beast Boy. You know what it means to work now. Put your nose to the pavement and fucking work.
I've been known when to work, sir. Don't you talking about?
You didn't know real work. It's time to know man's work. You know you blacks don't work.
Hey, you racist.
It's not racist if it's true. You black people, you always complain.
And what color you is?
It doesn't matter. The goddamn problem with you blacks is you always complain. You need to put your nose to the pavement and you need to work.
Look at him. He sounds like somebody I know.
Uncle Ruckus?
Yes.
You listen here, you lazy niggas.
Yes.
don't trust them new niggas over there. Sing it. Uh-huh. They got their You said they got their fingers on the trigger?
They got their fingers on the trigger.
God damn. Do we always got the finger on the trigger, bruh?
They always.
Kill it. Take it. I love it. You know, I have to say, Beast Boy, whenever you sing, it gives me a spirit to my soul. You always give me a good spirit, my friend. I want to thank you for that. Alright, man. Tell them what Life and Time podcast is about, my guy.
We talk about current events, what's going on, what happened in the world, and all around having a great time, having a discussion. We have our opinions, and look at it, we argue our opinions.
Argue our opinions. We discuss them like mature men. We discuss them like mature men.
Yeah, no. You discuss them like a mature man. I discuss them like a nigga.
Wow, guy. Really?
What?
You discuss them like a mature nigga?
That's it out loud.
You did. You did. You did, bro. You fucking did. Damn. So is there anything you want to talk about? Because I got some funny shit I want to talk about.
Okay, so first thing, now they're gonna be on a this gonna be on a what happened. So I'm waiting until we do the what happened.
Well, let's just jump into what happened then. I want to hear it. I want to hear what happened.
Oh, okay, so this is what happened. They tell me yesterday. I watched a movie that came out about 3 months ago. I didn't know anything about it because I don't like these uppity motherfuckers. I use Hulu. And
You said uppity.
I got internet. I don't.
Hulu is uppity.
Motherfuckers got cables. No. These uppity motherfuckers got cables and all that bullshit. I don't need no cable.
Okay.
So anyway, I watched the Banana Split movie.
What is that? That sounds not familiar to me.
You know what I'm talking about, the Hannah Banana characters back in the day?
Oh, Hanna-Barbera characters.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They came out with a movie, a horror movie.
Oh, it's...
That shit wasn't... It was funny. It was a comedy horror movie. In my opinion.
Bruh.
Yes. Yes.
No way.
Have you heard about that?
No, I didn't know they did some horror film shit. I don't like the way that sounds. It's not meant to be like that, you know?
No, it's not. But they made a horror movie with them.
Sir, I don't approve.
That shit was funny as hell.
Oh, it was a funny film.
I don't either. No comedy horror.
It's like comedy horror? Okay.
Comedy horror.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh shit, they got new episodes of Insatiable.
What you say about my mama?
They have new episodes of Insatiable. It's like this fat ass girl played by Debbie Ryan, but she gets hot as shit. She has a horrible personality, but everyone treated her badly. So it's kind of like, damn. She's really fine as hell. She's like really hot, but she has a horrible personality, bro. It's like a dark comedy. Kind of like what you said, the banana splits.
Yeah. Look up on Wiz.
Yeah.
Give me a chance. Look on, ladies and gentlemen, y'all too. Look up on YouTube the Banana Split movie. It's a horror movie. Wiz, if you want to, watch the full movie on YouTube. Cream it. To just make sure you log in my account. I got it for today only. I watched it yesterday. I got a 2 days thing on it. So watch it, Wiz.
You know I already have Netflix, right? I have Hulu, Netflix, Amazon. Oh.
It's not on there though.
Oh, you said it's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a YouTube movie?
Yeah, go to YouTube. No. It was on Hulu, but it's on Hulu, but it's the sci-fi, so you won't get all the blood and dust and all that. So yeah, look up on YouTube, you get the full rated R part. Yeah.
Oh no. It says YouTube is not receiving enough video. Are we lagging? Hold on, let me check something. I'm just making sure that our stream isn't slowing the fuck down. Oh, it's going. It's just like a little bit behind though. That's all. It's okay. I thought it was like not streaming at all.
Yeah. Well, look up on YouTube. Make sure you're on my account on YouTube, and you can watch it. I got it for today, and like say it's the last day to watch it. If you want to watch it.
Shit. I guess it's my what happened. Basically, got a 4-day weekend. I've been relaxing, procrastinating. I'm training, getting ready to use some guns. About to do some security shit. Basically been inside, man, just playing fucking Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah. Now, remember what I said was, I need to borrow your gun. Just don't ask why. Don't question that. Just need to borrow your gun, okay?
There's white people outside.
Right.
There's white people outside my room in the little grill area, bruh. You might need to come get that gun now. They over here fucking being loud and shit. Hey, shut the fuck up. You're loud. Pipe their asses down.
Shut the fuck
But it's been a pretty chill week so far. Just a lot of moving and shaking I gotta do, and trying to get shit going. I did a little video a couple of days ago. Check that out, people. I decided to talk about the Rockstar Games launcher, and I was talking about some of the features it had on it. All in short, stop with this greedy shit, people. These developers, publishers, whatever the hell you may. If you may, please, unless you're gonna give us some social features like Beast Boy. One thing I touched on was it didn't have trophy support.
Oh, you need a trophy.
Exactly, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I downloading? I thought at first, why am I downloading the Rockstar Games launcher? Why don't I just wait for Steam, right? But then I got reports that basically you'll still need the launcher even if you buy the game on Steam. You know? So
Yeah.
might as well take advantage of all the, the free shit they're gonna give you, because you're getting the Ultimate Edition, and I got the Ultimate Edition, but everything's $20 off and you don't get the regular. So check out that live stream, man. I go a little more in depth in it. I show how bare bones as hell it is. I ain't really hating on the greed, because it's a good company, but don't fucking step into the arena trying to be all extra, trying to take the full pot without giving more back.
Right.
Yeah, Beast Boy. But so basically, bruh, have you been following like any of the crazy shit that's been going on these days, bro?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the witness that got killed by Amber Geiger? We talked about it lightly, but there's more that's come out on it now.
What happened?
So this is what's being coined as the Three Stooges of drug dealing. Like, this shit is dumb as hell, and I'm not buying it. I'm fucking not. Like, evil and maleficence and pure degeneracy just doesn't give a fuck anymore. Like the Jeffrey Epstein guy, the dude that had little sex parties with 12-year-olds up in the air, 5-hour sex parties. Wish I could do something for 5 hours, especially in the air. But
He had sex parties with 12-year-olds.
I'm just talking about people before I bring this guy. I'm talking about Jeffrey Epstein, but it's a different guy though. Jeffrey Epstein was like a billionaire who basically had sex parties with little kids and shit, and he had several of the white elites in the air with him. Or he has a lot of information, and then basically he died in prison. He was arrested. He died in jail before he be like fully, sentenced and shit, before they could do the trial and everything. And you know how he died? Apparently he committed suicide. Somehow he was in solitary, but he was able to hang himself, and his neck was broken. His neck was so fucked up that it was broken. But hey, he hung himself because he couldn't take the pain. So it's just obvious that he was murdered, but there's nothing anyone can really do about it. It's kind of like people are just saying, wow, well, okay. And now we come to this Joshua Brown situation. Let's go to the clip. My man's in the bottom left corner wearing the Dragon Ball Z shirt. He's an innocent young dude. Was innocent until, we found out he had marijuana inside his apartment in TC something. I forgot what the fuck else. But now this dude, he was killed by some people he was selling drugs to, right? And basically, apparently it went wrong. Here's the thing about him selling drugs though. It was fucking marijuana. I've never heard of anything with marijuana going violent. So I'm like, what the fuck? Are you kidding? So this dude, so the Three Stooges of drug dealing, right? This Joshua guy's like, hey, it's been 2 days after a case where I was a key witness to getting a fucking cop arrested and sentenced to 10 years. I'm gonna go and do some drug dealing shit. I'm a mini kingpin. You know what I'm saying? I can't be touched in these streets. I put away a fucking cop, bruh. Okay, I'm going out. So the man, he makes an arrangement. This dude is feeling so untouched right now. Okay, he is so fucking untouched. Are you ready for what he did?
What?
He contacted 2 buddies that he knew from high school, and these guys apparently shot him previously.
Wow.
These niggas had a history of already trying to kill him. So he's well, it was a mistake. You know, it's marijuana. We lost our temper. We don't know how to fucking talk. Let's just try it again. I agree. Let's try it again. So they beat up. But here's the thing that's funny. These stooges want to drive 300 miles from fucking Louisiana to Texas. It's legal in Louisiana to smoke marijuana. It's just medicinal. But you can have any type of fucking excuse and get medicinal. I have family members that have medicinal marijuana, bro. You know, it's not that big a deal. But you know what? We can let that happen. But I'm not letting the other two things slide, okay? We can think about letting that shit, you know what, driving 300 miles like a retard. Fucking, that's like 5 hours plus, bruh. But okay. So, the deal, something happens. They get upset. I guess the price negotiations didn't go right. You said fucking $19.99. It's $20, bruh. $19.99, nigga, you said it on the phone. Wait a minute, you didn't take into account tax. You ain't say shit about tax, nigga. Bow! He shoots him. So apparently Joshua shoots this dude. I forgot, like in the leg or some shit. So the other guy blasts back. They blast him in the fucking chest. He's fucked up. But so I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's not even making no damn sense. That's why I can't buy it. So they take this guy, not Joshua, because Joshua's dead, but they take the dude that got shot. They take his ass to the hospital. I don't know what the fuck was going on in their heads when they decided to do this. They dropped the guy off the hospital. The guy, I don't know. He had I can't even think straight because it's so stupid. He must have had bitch in him or some shit. You got shot already, player, pimping. Like, it wasn't them that shot you, but okay. He says, yeah, here's what happened. And he recollected all the events that I told you. He spilled the beans, like, he spilled it like he fucking knocked over a cup. And Joshua's now dead. The guy snitched on him and his homies. Like, why didn't you just say Joshua shot you and just left it at that? It's just some really nut shit. I think I need to just read the story because it just sounds dumber, and maybe I can make it make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Make it make sense. What are your thoughts, Beast Boy? A key witness to getting a cop put away is now mysteriously dead 2 days later. What are your thoughts?
I think that the police has something to do with it. Or they pay somebody to kill this motherfucker. To be honest with you, yeah, it's real. If he seen it and only people that was there was Amber, so I think that she told somebody and they had him killed. Trying to help her out. To be honest with you.
Cause like, that's kind of my theory is basically like, yo, she seems like she's a weak ass person. Like, she's not nefarious, but she's weak and she's incompetent. It's been said, and they try to say, yeah, she's competent when they there's proof that she's not very racial friendly. She's violent. She's prone to fucking blast off, and you know she's not, like I said, not competent, bruh. So basically, man, I think the men around her that wanted to help their friend out, they basically said, yo, tell this nigga don't fucking talk. You know? And basically that's what happened. They told him not to talk. He talked anyway, and then this situation happened, and they were like, yo, you morons have a history of freaking blasting old buddy. So do me a favor. Go over there and blast this dude away. And that's basically what they did. Right. They probably got threatened. No, it's not even a favor. They probably threatened to beat their asses. And then it's just retarded. I just feel like it was just a setup. Yo, get these morons to do it, or we're gonna fuck your family up. You know? Shit like that. And basically, they shot Joshua. Oh, yeah. It's really stupid, man. I fucking had a headache reading this shit, because it was just the biggest load of dick weed. Key witness dies. And there's black people that are actually trying to believe it, and it's not like in a bad way, but like, I might have to say it is in a bad way. It's like, not as a whole now. mind you. But it's like, well, come on, guys. Everything is not a conspiracy. Nigga, this is too much. Dallas has a history of covering up fucking murders, okay? Bruh, look. I need them to understand. Dallas is truly corrupt. It is not on the down low level like fucking New York, where it's like, yo, make sure just from the infrastructure onward, we systematically wipe out these degenerate bitches that we don't like. They just like, fuck it, we're living life. We don't have no plan for why we're racist or what to do when we succeed in being racist. Just fucking do it. So they kill, they cover up, they plant drugs. It's just like, yeah. And Dallas has a history of this shit. And now dudes are trying to be like, it's clear and cut. But here's the thing though, Beast Boy, that everyone keeps bringing up. This guy's a key fucking witness. You don't think the jury would do anything? I mean, not the jury, but the fucking defense would do anything to discredit the witnesses, bro?
Yeah.
Exactly, man. So it's like, we got the Three Stooges, the fucking dumbasses of drug dealing. Like, why would you go through that dumb shit? Okay, I get a gun, but what the fuck? Let me go bring a fucking gun and do all this extra. Just be like, yo, I don't want to fuck around. Like, what the hell is a possible argument to get into to shoot? Like, this shit is very baffling, and I'm not buying it. A lot of people aren't buying it.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to say? You got anything else you want to say, bro?
Not on that.
Pure goof troopery. I'm trying to see some shit. It's been a little over a week since former Dallas Police Chief Amber Geiger was sentenced to 10 years. Let me see. She did get special treatment. More concerns arose when it was revealed that Geiger did not fully render aid to Jean after the shooting and also failed to attempt to de-escalate the situation prior to using her weapon. What a surprise!
Yeah.
I mean, hey, bro.
Maybe.
She was scared for her life, sir. There you go.
What do you think?
Yo.
Okay. How can she be scared for her life if she trained for stuff like that? Come on.
Beast Boy, you're asking the wrong person, bro. I'm just know that I need to put my nose down and I need to fucking work. I need to be respectful to the law. They risk their lives. It's hard. That means we need to temper ourselves.
If you was trained to handle situations, special situations like that, your first thing is to, hey, if you're a police officer, hey, freeze, what you doing in here? How you going? Yes, how your gun drawn? He's taking to your house, but don't shoot. Not gonna say as a random person, like, come in, let's say I'm sitting in your house, and you come in, yes, you're gonna shoot me first. You're not trained for that. But if I'm sitting inside her house, and she walks in, so she already gonna shoot, not even ask questions? Come on, you're trained to ask questions. You're trained to de-escalate the situation. Your gun is the last resort that you use for any situation.
It's crazy, bro. What we need to understand is we don't understand what's going on. We need to temper our expectations, stop being a bunch of nuts, put our nose down and fucking work. It'll work itself out, okay? Because the system was always fair, okay? It's always fair.
Yeah, no, it's not.
It's always fair, all right? You're being a little aggressive. You're turning into a nasty person, all right? Get yourself in line, okay? Stop being ridiculous. Conspiracies don't exist, all right? We've been trained by the media to know that conspiracies are in your fucking head, which means they're discredible. They're no different from a fucking scientific theory, except scientific theory is more credible because we can study. All right? Stop with the lunacy. Cops are heroes. The end. And by the way, did I mention that you need to put your nose down and you need to work? Work. Make sure that you fucking work. That's the most important thing.
Keep saying stuff there, sir.
That's all that matters. I'm looking at stuff right now. The police department in Dallas is like very not corruptible. Oh, and bro, I just saw there's another thing I was gonna talk about as well. this kid named DeAndre Somerville, right? He's 21. He overslept for jury duty, okay? Guess what happened to him?
What happened?
He was like, let me put on this suit and I'm gonna talk to the judge and I'm gonna apologize for being like an hour or so late. Because he takes care of his grandparents and shit. He's just him and his grandparents. The judge said, well, that's cool. You get fucking 10 days in jail. Alright? You get fucking 10 days, bruh. The judge had this man sentenced to 10 days in jail with some community service. I think it was 30 hours and a couple months of probation. What the fuck? He's learned some responsibility. I believe that's what the judge said, right? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. What was you about to say? Yeah. So that's the perfect example of what I'm talking about, bro. Put your nose down, get to the pavement, work. You shouldn't be late. That's characteristic of you kids. So basically, yeah, this DeAndre kid was like, it got to the news and he was like upset about it. He's like, I understand, I didn't need to be punished that I was late and shit like that. And basically, it just kind of got a hand to the point that it was just like, this guy's a jackass judge, and he's like, okay, I'll take away the fucking. I think he just lessened everything. He just lessened. I think he already went the. Did he go to jail? Let me see. I don't think he went to jail. I need to search it up. That's something I just discovered, and I was like, what the fuck? I was trying to be an honest guy and just look up stuff, and that just happened to pop the fuck up. Let me see. You can always count on CNN. Be an honest person, yeah. So tell me, Beast Boy, before I tell you more, what do you think about this stuff?
That's alright. I'm just gonna speak it, sir.
It's alright, sir. It's alright, man. It's alright, bro.
My bad. Go ahead. I'm good.
I was saying, like, what did you think about the... You said you hate society? It's okay.
I blame on society.
Damn. So he did spend 10 days. You know this was in Florida, right?
Oh, wow. What part?
Spent 10 days in a Florida jail after he overslept and didn't show up for jury duty. Oh, shit. Pause it. Fucking thing. Didn't show up for jury duty, but the judge now says he won't have a criminal record. That's what the judge did? What a nigga! He just did. He said you don't get a criminal record. What the fuck? He didn't get to go to work.
That's some bullshit.
He did.
Black person here got a criminal record. I bet it's the black person here got a criminal record. I'm sorry.
DeAndre is a black person. No, DeAndre is black. The kid I'm talking about is black, bro.
Whereas the white person, you ain't got no criminal record.
Well, it's okay because they took it away from DeAndre, but only after people complained about it. So hey, I gave you some favor. I cut you some slack. Next time, do what you're supposed to do. Behave, because you're wrong. All right, you're wrong. That's crazy as fuck, bro. It's crazy as fuck. So the best this judge could do was, after his horrible mis-sentencing of a kid who missed jury duty, I thought we were on this fucking forgiveness wave as of last week, but you know, fuck me. So, no forgiveness for this kid, but we do cut him a slight break and give him, we give him, Jesus, bro, he has 150 hours of community service, a written apology of at least 100 words, a year of probation, and $233 in fees. What the fuck? This nigga, holy shit. Bro, come on. I don't think I even showed up the jury duty. All right. I didn't even get none of this shit. Like, what the hell? Was he like a key valuable person? I think his best bet was not to come at all. Maybe they wouldn't have noticed. He's like, I was there. I didn't hear my name called and I fell asleep. God damn. Holy fuck, man. This world, bro.
Yeah.
So once again, Beast Boy, I asked you. Now we think about Amber Geiger. What about this forgiveness, dude?
Nope.
You hate
She was
forgiveness.
trained. No. She was trained. There's no forgiveness for her. She was trained in situations like that. There's no forgiveness for her. I'm
Sir,
sorry.
you need to understand. DeAndre messed up on purpose. I don't care if he slept. Amber Geiger was just trying to go home and lay in her fucking bed. Do you believe this shit, bro? What the fuck? Oh my gosh, man.
I'm sorry, but I said if I was a black person, I went into a white person's house and shot, she would have got life.
Maybe
The whole court system is wacky.
It is kind of wacky, I guess, when you think about it. It's just like a lot. It's just a lot of strange shit going on, man. Just a lot of strange shit going on, bro.
Oh yeah.
Did you know your man? Did you know that Randy Orton said the N-word when he was doing
Yes, I watched the video. It was in the game. I watched the video on that. Damn, nah. Like, goddamn, right? You racist. I knew you was a racist.
Do you really think Randy Orton's a racist?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Wrestling? I watch wrestling faithfully. You know this.
Right?
But yeah.
Damn.
I can tell by somebody's demeanor. Like, it's crazy. Like, the chairman of the board, the chairman, the CEO of WWE, he said the N-word too.
Wait, who said it?
The chairman, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, he said the N-word too.
Damn, you white people, y'all got that on your mind. Whether it's making us work or respect you,
Yeah, and
or
he
it's the
said on
N-word.
live TV.
God damn.
Yeah.
There's gonna be three things gonna happen here, boy. Either I'm gonna call you the N-word, I wanna make you work, preferably for me, and with no price, or I don't know what the third thing is. You can just work. That's the third one. You can just fucking work. That'll be for me. And then they wonder. The funny part is like, there's this chick named Quanice or Conquise, I forgot, and she was shot in her house by a cop. There's another instance of cops coming in uninvited, right? What the fuck? What the fuck's going on, Beast Boy? Like,
I don't know, man. This society is crazy.
make this make sense, Beast Boy. Make this make
You
sense.
can't make it make sense because it's never gonna make sense. Until we get some young people in there with some fresh ideas, it's never gonna make no sense. Everybody's gonna stick to their old ways.
All I need to know is make this make sense, Beast Boy. So the cop then came into this lady's place. Let's see what it says on CNN. A woman was shot and killed by a Fort Worth police officer in her own home. God damn, she was killed? And know the worst part?
Wow.
Bruh.
Cop black or white?
She was black.
And what up to the cop?
This just happened.
Oh. So the cop was black and the lady was white?
Yeah. No, the cop was white and the lady was black. This just happened, bro. It just happened today. It literally just was announced. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, let me check. Hold on. Let me be right back. Hold on. Let me go check to make sure my door is locked, bro. Okay? I'll be right back. All right, the door's locked. Had to check real quick, bro. Make sure my window's closed too. You don't know. SWAT team might just jump through the window for no reason and start blasting on your ass. You'd be like, what the fuck? You talking to me or you said? I didn't hear what you said. Oh, this shit's in Texas. This shit was in Texas, bro. Oh man, another one in Texas. Hate to hear it. Hate to hear it. Hate to hear it. God damn. So searching the perimeter of the woman's home when they saw a person standing near a window inside and wanted to open fire, killing her. Damn. Fuck. Turner County Medical Examiner identified the woman killed as a 28-year-old Atlanta Coquise Jefferson. Oh, she died Saturday. News cycle was slow on this one, bro. It's slow on this one. Yo, are you back? Yo. So, here's what happened, man. She basically was in her house, in her apartment, right, with her nephew. They were playing video games, and like as usual, white people being unreasonably nosy and concerned, calling the police. The cop walked in, didn't even fucking knock. He just tiptoed in with a gun. He has his police camera too. I'm watching the video right now. This motherfucker has his gun out. He's like, "Don't move!" Bow bow. This dude did at tops 4 seconds. He just said, "Don't move," and started blasting in the house. It was dark. At least from what the camera's showing, it wasn't that well lit. I know them late night game playing. She's 28 years old, bro. Was born in Atlanta, and she fucking got shot and killed in her own home, bro. Just playing a game, bro. He said, "Put your hands up. Show me your hands." Bow, bow. Whatever the fuck. Let me see. The Fort Worth Police Department is releasing available body camera footage to provide transparent and relevant information to the public. Oh my god, dude. That's what just fucking... Bro. Look what they're fucking doing now, man. They're like, "Oh, she had a gun in the house."
Right. Okay.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
She didn't put... What is going...
It's crazy.
What's going on? What's going on?
Hmm?
What the fuck's going on, bro? What is this nut shit?
Who knows, man? Who knows what's going on, man?
And once again, I'm sorry to the viewers that we can't have a fun show. We gotta talk about murder and shit, possibly get pro-black. But bro, this is like some cartoony... This is like an episode of the Boondocks. I swear, if Boondocks doesn't fucking hit hard, they're on HBO. I'm okay with that. I have to accept it. I don't really like the reboot idea they're going for. Let's keep the established lore. Maybe they don't want to end up like South Park where they're forever fucking kids. But I feel like with Boondocks, it was in a timeless era, you know? But with that being said, they still need to hit on relevant shit, but not make it to where it's a time thing. Just like, okay, we know cell phones exist and all that other shit.
Right.
You gotta go now, bruh?
Yeah.
Damn, you was going for that long.
I know. Man, that's just messing me up. I just told him I was doing a show, and he said when the police walked out.
If you would, I'll just continue the show. You can just head out then.
I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. But you told me I need to get to the grind. Did you not tell me that?
Hey, bro, I told you get to the grind, but make sure the grind was worth it, bro.
It is.
All right, I don't want to hear.
Trying to come out there and visit you.
Hey, I don't want to hear no problems then. All right, bro. Peace out, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, y'all have a safe and wonderful day. I'm gonna let Wiz finish it up. I gotta get to this grind. I gotta go into work. My boss just called me. One employee just walked out, so I gotta go in now. So, ladies and gentlemen, y'all be easy. Y'all have a safe and wonderful and blessed Sunday.
We love you, Beast Boy. You're a hero to the people, bro. Don't get shot.
Oh man, that's the fun part about it.
You hear something, bro? Just lay the fuck down. They just want to know that they have power. Just lay on the ground. At least you can call your family the next day.
Alright, Wiz.
Peace out, G.
Peace.
Well, anyways, back to what I was saying though. So this nut shit though, bro. I'm just like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. We're out here living our lives. Do I need to make the title of this episode, Is It Safe to Be Black? Like, what the fuck? Like, this is some nut shit right now. This doesn't make any fucking sense. You bust up at someone's place and they're just chilling. This is twice. Oh my god, it's twice. Lock your doors. I thought this was a white people thing. I'm not trying to make it all about race, because it is all about, it's not 100% about race. It's 99% about race. But god damn. Stop, people, lock your doors. I thought, yo, you're in a suburban neighborhood, you don't lock your doors. But she fucking had the door cracked. We gotta be on the vigilant. She must have thought, yeah, it was just a blank situation, you know, with that whole Botham Jean thing. Maybe we could just move past and just keep going. Don't give this forgiveness shit to the cop. He was about the action. He was ready. I want to see how much this cop gets sentenced. Because if he gets sentenced anywhere near 10 years, he didn't say freeze police officer. I'm looking at this shit. He didn't say freeze, it's police officer. He didn't give no fucking warning. Well, okay, I'll be nice. He gave a warning that was within the time it takes you to scratch your nose. That's about as the length he gave. He gave you the time that you could blink before he blasted on you. Like, you have to take shit to register your brain. So let's say 10 seconds. No, I'm not giving him 10 seconds. I'm saying in general, for the whole thing to come to being a safe ending that the cop would supposedly, that you would hope he wants, if we're assuming everyone's neutral, you think, oh, it all takes 10 seconds. You saying your little phrase within the 3 to 4 seconds it takes, them realizing what the hell, and they're like, it's a cop. He's like, hey, I got a gun, get on down. You're like, oh, okay. Within, let's say 10 to 15 seconds, okay? Then, you can comply. 10 to 15 seconds, it's reasonable to comply. Even though really, if you don't, you still should have a little bit more time. But let's just say, yeah, 10 to 15 seconds at bare minimum. This guy came in and blasted. Like, what the fuck were you expecting? And what did that moron expect when you called? This is my chance to kill this bitch. FDB. Oh my god, this dumbass. This guy's a dumbass. James Smith, Jefferson's neighbor, told the Fort Worth Star-Telegram he called a non-emergency police number when he saw her doors open and lights on. The lights were on! What the fuck? The lights were on, bro. Bro, the lights were fucking on. Who the hell's robbing a place with the lights on, man? In the early morning? Yo. Ooh. Da 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 da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. This is Looney Tunes. So the lights were on in the early morning. If this is late at night, I'd be like, okay. Well, it says early morning, so we don't know. That could be from fucking 1 to 7. That could be from 1 to 6 o'clock in the morning. So he said he knew Jefferson was home with her nephew. Oh my gosh. I don't want you to have no pain or suffering in your life per se, but you need to feel horrible about this then. Don't get beat down or stomped the fuck out. But you need to feel guilty probably for the rest of your life. This is retarded as hell. Because you knew she was home, you dummy. If you knew she was home, say, yo, your door's open. Hey, close that shit. I mean, I don't usually go around touching other people's shit. Their door's open, I don't touch shit. Had a roommate, I was like, yo, his room's open, but I ain't gonna touch nothing. I ain't gonna close the door. Because for all I know, his card's in there, his key or whatever. And lo and behold, when I asked him about it, he said, yeah, my key was in there. Appreciate you not locking the fucking door on me. No problem. He said he knew Jefferson was home with her nephew. He said he was trying to be a good neighbor and call authorities so they could check on Jefferson. I'm shaking. I'm mad. I'm upset. You're also kind of stupid. And I feel it's partly my fault, he told the news outlet. If I had never dialed the police department, she'd still be alive. Put your hands up. Show me your hands. Officers responded to the woman's home after dispatchers received a call around 2:25 a.m. from a person saying his or her neighbor's front door was open. Police said in the body camera video, when the police officers first arrive at the house, the door is open and the lights are on, but no one can be seen. The officers then walk around the home and into the dark holding a flashlight. At some point, one of them quickly approaches a window with his weapon drawn. Within seconds, the officer yells, "Put your hands up! Show me your hands!" and fires through the window. The officer does not appear to identify himself as a police officer before firing his weapon. Oh my god, guy. The officer drew his weapon and fired one shot after perceiving a threat. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. Holy fuck. Like, we gotta be responsible with how we take actions, man. Like, we gotta learn not to act so quickly. We also gotta learn not to act in rage. Like, bro, this is a lady that died and she's with her nephew. And they wonder why we don't trust cops. Look at this kid. He's a little kid. So if this shit like this is why. Though there are some mistakes in the community, everyone has mistakes and their weaknesses or their vices, their criminal weaknesses that they usually have. White people tend to be to just kill randomly. White people tend to be, I don't know, maybe drug dealing more frequently in an open environment than white people's stealthiness. But Asian people have a tendency to be racist, but like be fraudulent about their racism and really strict with their values. We all have our problems, man. This is a melting pot where we can burn through that shit. And now we have another person who's dead in the place where it's supposed to be safe. It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to go out? Well, I'm gonna be safe. I don't want you niggas. I'm about to be on that fucking Boondocks episode, Return of the King. I've seen the horizon and I've seen the light. And you niggas are by yourselves. I'm going to Canada because I'm nowhere in America. I'm nowhere near America. But went there for a little while. It was cool. Thankfully, no bullshit happened. But this doesn't make me feel safe. Let me just keep staying overseas and go to the next station overseas. That's fucking crazy. Fired one shot after perceiving a threat, police said. The officers found a firearm when they entered the room. The terrorist said the video released by police shows two mostly blurred clips that appear to be from inside their home showing a firearm. CNN requested the unedited body camera footage, an incident report, and dispatch audio from the dispatch call that prompted the response, but a police spokesperson said nothing additional will be released at this time. Of course not. You gotta doctorate, get ready to damage control. Like, they're pretty much in the power position. We distribute the information, we dole out the punishment, and we keep all the information. So it's like, wait a minute, if you're the surveyors, let me put my drink in the refrigerator real quick. It's getting fucking melty. Alright, I'm back. So this is the bullshit that I'm talking about, though. The surveyors, they step out of bounds to see things they aren't supposed to see. The punishers step out of bounds and punish or just accrue their violence that punishment usually has. But then they control the punishment for the punishment. Control the punishment for the overzealous punishment. No, nah, we'll release it later. That's the best we're gonna do. Just take that for a minute. Just calm down. Sit your ass over there. Don't do anything extra, because we will make sure to mace your asses and put you in your line. Just calm the fuck down. That's fucking crazy, bro. Another one in the home. God damn. Let's move on to something else, bro. Let's move on to something else. So, here we are again, folks. We're back up. We're doing our thing on the show. And basically, man, I just want to talk about gaming. The PS5's coming. It's going to be a fun time with that shit. And it's just, I'm ready for it, but I'm also afraid for it. A lot of bullshit's going on in gaming, man. A lot of corporate greed, a lot of dumminess and ignorance, like Fallout 76. But the game is powerful now. I don't foresee a crash coming. Greed's at an all-time high, but so is low self-esteem and so is weakness. So a lot of people are going to be getting taken advantage of by the whale mentality of spending all that money, microtransactions, so on and so forth. There's no crash coming. Video games have made way too much money. It's not the fucking the late 70s, mid 80s. You know, we don't have those magical company like Nintendo. Everyone's fucking making the no one's magical like Nintendo was back then. But as far as making heavy moves, it's 4 times the weight Nintendo was back then. Nintendo had good money, but now PlayStation came in. As soon as they came in, they had long money until they ruined it with the PS3. But now the PS4, they back to long money now. You know, Xbox is doing all right. They just spread themselves out to where they could suck up any type of revenue like a fucking sponge in water. Like they said, yo, if we just throw ourselves out in water, water being the revenue metaphorically and the sponge being Xbox metaphorically, if we throw ourselves just out in the middle of the lake, we'll suck up revenue from all around. Put Xbox games here, put Xbox games there, put a store here, help PlayStation out there so they can pay us when we help them with their streaming of the PlayStation Network, PlayStation Now, you know, help Nintendo out with their network so we get money from them. And that's just kind of how it is now. Everyone's learning. And, you know, if we're going to talk about raising prices, which is really, I'm going to be blunt and say it's dumb as hell. Like, you can really prove you're stupid if you want to and do that. But, really, man, there's a lot of money to be made. And it's going to be a very interesting generation after this one. We've seen how far these guys will go. And we've seen how far that people who fight against the foolery they're doing are going to go. So it's going to be a lot of fighting, hard ass fighting. And they're not necessarily limping, but there's a fucking pressure on their leg, but they're going to still try to run and snatch up as much as possible. Even with people on their back, UK saying, yo, just register your fucking games, man. We're just being cool with you. They're not fucking listening. They're not registering their games as gambling. So that's pretty crazy. So EA is just like, yeah, we're going to do it. All right. I'm still waiting for you to register your games as gambling, bro. No? Oh, very well. So I'm just sitting there like, wow, man. It's just, the greed is high. The next generation is looking pretty meh, because we don't have no real solidified news. I can tell you that the first bullshit moves, at least the most noteworthy one that I know of, is gonna be for The Last of Us 2 to get re-released. If not, a standalone type of expansion title, like a side step that's gonna be just multiplayer. If not, it'll get re-released like the PS3 version of the first Last of Us. It'll get released, and then it'll get re-released on PS4. 5. The Last of Us 2 will get re-released, is what I'm trying to say. And this time it'll have the multiplayer that should have been the first game. It's like, yo, this is literally our last year, guys. Like, what the fuck? And we already filled this disc up twice. You made a quality game here. Like, calm down. I think we gave them enough, you know. We're going to kind of do them the Rockstar way, but in a more half-assed way. Kind of tragic, because, like, say what you want about Rockstar. My problem is, despite that, they gave you the multiplayer in the previous generation. And they were like, yo, we'll support it for like another year. It wasn't like they thought about it, but like the cheating ran rampant. It's like there's no point in investing all that energy. So like 13 million copies, like the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 alone. So now we're over here at this next generation. And, you know, people are cheating rampantly. And like, we just released the PC now. 2 years was good. Go ahead and drop the support. People are kind of playing on it. But like the rampant cheaters. And then enough people that wanted to switch their account from the old consoles to the PC and so on and so forth, you know, they've done that. So let's just take it off. But Last of Us, I can already tell, they with the bullshit. They already love the microtransactions in their fuckboy games, Uncharted 3 and The Last of Us. That's why I didn't touch their multiplayer. I'm pretty sure it's not necessarily dick weed, like I want to say, but pretty much, man, I can tell that shit ain't gonna be nothing that you want to fucking fuck with, at least money-wise. Like, you're gonna get drained, you're gonna get annoyed, you're gonna get mad as hell. And then the worst part is, PlayStation really doesn't have no solid multiplayer game. So I guess you're paying for a Call of Duty once a year simulator. So I guess the industry's got people roped in already with that industry cycle shit. Every year, Pay for PlayStation Network. Get Call of Duty. Get Madden. Whatever the fuck. Hey, Assassin's Creed for your out there kind of unique single player action adventure experience. You know, because you can't always lose a Batman. You know, Batman was a great game, once in a generation type deal. They gotta give it a break because it came out so strong. Now we're moving on to the next thing. Now we're over here. Now we're over here at this next generation, and we gotta make sure the revenue stays strong. You know, release the Anthem. You know, what's up, Thoyo? What's good, bro? What's good? But you know, they gotta keep it strong with the games coming out. We gotta make sure, hey, let's get them some money. Let's get money up in here. Let's give people some things that they want to keep investing into. Let's try that. Destiny was so successful. It was the most successful shit until Grand Theft Auto came, and so they're scrambling the fuck around. Honestly, I think the most successful was Destiny and Grand Theft Auto, but Destiny took it a little too far. They did every single thing. Like, they're literally the most egregious that I've fucking seen. But there's companies that are like really trying to take it up like fucking Breakpoint. The thing about it that doesn't make it as bad as Breakpoint, that makes Destiny worse than Breakpoint, is the fact that with Destiny, they were actually a successful game. They were massively successful. People wanted it. People believed in them. People gave them money and was like, yeah, I'll buy the season pass. I'll get invested into the world. I'll put on the costumes. I'll enjoy all that shit. Grand Theft Auto, no one's really doing that because it's just based off of our real world. You know, the most that people get invested is just playing the online. And people put more money into that than fucking Destiny after a certain while. And Destiny could have garnered that. And I honestly think if PlayStation, but I don't know if they would have. If PlayStation would have got their hands on it. I did not try to fucking wipe the ass of PlayStation and slap the fuck out of Nintendo. Alright. But they wouldn't be able to supplement those guys. Give them the quality hardware, actual proper controller, quality equipment. You know, they wouldn't be able to do that. Microsoft, maybe, but they left Microsoft, so there's no chance of that happening. You know, they want to just do their own thing. Maybe Microsoft could come back with a deal, but I doubt it. They've already got their dudes in the line, and, you know, it's got to just preconceived notions with each other. That's basically all it is. So with this next generation coming, we got to see what the next big thing is. So when Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out, I'm going to stream it for the viewers and shit. I'm going to stream it. You know, I already got my stream set up. Living in the barracks. I got decent internet, but it cuts off randomly. I think it's probably going to cut off in 20 minutes. I got to re-put in the fucking code. Shit is like mad annoying. But that's the cool thing. But hey, at least it's 50 up, 50 down. And I think Red Dead Redemption is going to probably pick up. Maybe. But then again, the controls, I won't say they're shit, but compared to GTA 5, which I didn't think was really that great, it's kind of shit. But I haven't played Red Dead fully, though. So we're going to see how it is on PC. I think it'll take off there, and streamers are going to, like, get people hyped up about it. And they're going to be like, hey, this game's pretty hot. I see PewDiePie playing it. And I see all these other people playing it. It looks like it's going to be a cool fucking game. I might kind of want to get back on and do some shit. I want to get on it while it's hot. I mean, I kind of got on Grand Theft Auto 5 multiplayer while it was hot, but I didn't, like, know the full potential of it. I kind of knew, but I didn't know. I was thinking, they're just calling it Grand Theft Auto Online. Is this, like, some multiplayer they're going to carry over to the next one? Like, but the way their greed's going, it's gonna suck, but I highly doubt they're gonna carry your fucking money over. Some dudes have just honestly amassed billions. One YouTuber that I check out, dude literally just has live streams every couple of days. He's just dedicated to just building money. They go for fucking 5 hours bare minimum. 3 to 5 hours bare minimum. So they're probably, I'm thinking still that ideology. I didn't know it was gonna be this big though and be the way it was. I think it probably morphed like the 2 years later. It was still after release, but I didn't realize it'd be like this. So I think as far as it being called Grand Theft Auto Online, I feel like your character might carry over. Maybe I'm not 100% sure. But there's already people already in the fucking thousands as far as level. So it's gonna be really a kick in the nuts. But it's good this game's still on for like 5 to 6, going on 6 years now. It's good, but hopefully we get another Grand Theft Auto 5. They're gonna be on the single player shit, and I just hope they continue with the stellar single player that's fully packed, where it's like, yo, I don't have an internet connection, but I'm getting a whole game's worth. And I just hope other games keep up with that positive attitude. I heard that, despite the problems people had with the whole outward impressions necessarily of the optics of Borderlands 3, it came out as a quality game that was actually keeping faithful to the original, and they were able to make a solid game. So I guess you can, by proxy, thank Grand Theft Auto for that they didn't have to get desperate with their money. So hopefully, it'll suck, but if Grand Theft Auto still has to take that hit, what we got wasn't that bad. It's just annoying, but when people get together and master the system, it's not that bad. And people still buy the shark cards or rebuy the game because they got banned. So hopefully, like, Grand Theft Auto will take that hit and be like, yo, you only made like what, 10 million your first month? Don't worry, we're making 50, 60 million. We'll basically lend you that and make sure that it's not that big a deal that you didn't make that much. So I think that Borderlands 3 benefited from Grand Theft Auto 5's success, and the next generation's gotta also improve as far as power wise. We're in the PS5's gonna have some decent power. I think Xbox might be shook. We have not heard anything. We heard a little bit of mumblings a couple months ago, telling it's Project Scarlet or some shit. Just nothing mumblings that you could get from a fucking Xbox drone nutcase. These dumbasses out here like Colt Eastwood or some shit, or Crap Gamer. So I want to see how this is gonna be as far as this generation, as far as the practices, like what they're gonna do as far as to get you invested in the game, the meta they're gonna play with the players' heads. The hype culture was really big in the PS3 360 era, and the online was big, and it was more of a straight up monetization service type deal for this generation. So what's gonna be for this next generation? It seems like they're trying to get early into streaming, so streaming might be another thing with VR, but it's not. I don't see that being as stable. Digital is a primary way people download their games digitally, but that's because PC gamers, and I guess if the studies are showing, it's gonna be cell phone games as well. But as far as console and like the mainstream public eyes perception, it's going to be cases, because there's something about having a physical release and having people stand outside of a line in droves like a bunch of loons. Ooh, and I just thought about fucking Skyrim when I had that flashback of them days, man. Skyrim's coming out, but I think what they need to do, since we got these little hints at games coming out, let this generation dry up. From fucking November, Last of Us will be the last swan song, but as far as November, holiday season, push out the sales, actually show, yo, this is compelling, it's compelling, check it out, it's compelling. And after that, don't compel people anymore. PlayStation already passed the 100 million. The generation's fucking lost. Xbox most likely is even with the Switch, barely scraping ahead, because it's not selling it all in Japan, and that's the one major benefit it has over fucking Japan. Nintendo fucking sells. Xbox sells everywhere, but not strongly. But it's still selling. Mainly it's selling really good in America. And I think it's inched ahead of Nintendo. But because Nintendo is selling pretty solid everywhere else and selling way stronger than in Japan than Xbox, it should be past it by now. I haven't checked the sales. I low-key do want to check VG charts. And I have not checked VG charts in a while, but I'm doing this solo dolo, so bored as fuck. I want to see what the hell's going on. I'm not a checking guy anyway. We're gonna see what the fuck this is. Oh shit. Messed up the screen. Oh, Nintendo back in the charts again, baby. I know people are gonna probably be bragging and shit like, yeah, that's the charge, 136,000 sold, estimated. It's like, well, everyone who already owns it, and most likely people are buying the PS4. So there's that. People are already bought the PS4. People who own the PS4 own the fucking Nintendo Switch. Are probably trying to get the Nintendo Switch. Make sure I'm still going. Okay, I'm still good. And Xbox One is Switch has doubled the sales of PS4, but Xbox not even near half of the PS4's sales. Fuck, 50,000. That's insane. Nintendo's probably had the best gaming lineup coming out this year right now. And PlayStation has some good games. So that's very impressive. Let's see the estimations. Damn, 3DS still ain't out of 70 million? Out of the 70 millions? 3DS, I'm not gonna say it was a failure. It brought them a profit, but it brought them like way late in the game. PSV is trash. Shit, 15 million. I guess Japan still loves that dumbass thing. 38 million. Yeah, they own Xbox One's ass. It's only been out for like 2-3 years. They're on their ass. Come on, Xbox, bro. If EG Charge is doing the right estimations, millions of hardware units sold as of September 28th, 2019. 38 million. Round up, you could say 39 million. Xbox, you're still at 43 million if I round up. Damn. PlayStation already passed 100 million. I always said it would be the new PlayStation 2. And it looks like it. But this generation is a little different. We got more competition. But the competition's not even putting up a good ass fight though. But I don't know. I don't know if it'll get to even 120 million, let alone 160 million. 150, 160 million like the PlayStation 2. But PS4 would. I think the thing about the PS2, I could probably take back it being the new I could take back the PS4 being the new PlayStation 2 is that with the PlayStation 2, it had some wholly unique games. Like, shit, man. Fucking Ape Escape 2 and 3 came out on it. What was it? Shadow of the Colossus, groundbreaking games. Ico, Jak and Daxter, my man Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank. Like, it had some groundbreaking games. Whereas, PlayStation 1 did introduce the fucking platform icon and Crash Bandicoot. PS4 had Knack. It had a fucking Knack, okay? And then the other games that they gave some incredibly quality games. I'm going to give them that. It kind of reflects the PS2, but I can see it being more in the vein of PS1 because it gave us just a shit ton of games. But, like, they weren't super iconic. Though they probably do have some icons, but they're not iconic like the PlayStation 2 where it changed the whole way we see games and people were sitting there thinking, damn, I thought we was dead. Like, Shadow of the Colossus, people was thinking they was fucking dead. But it didn't have no games. It didn't really have no games this generation like that. It just had some really great games. They're just basic Earth games, not pushing the limit. Not pushing the limit. Not having people going like fucking Zelda and shit, which in my opinion, way the fuck overhyped. Cool game, way the fuck overhyped. That game did not change anything. It literally copied formulas from everything. Climb to a tower, survey shit, explore. And it also had fucking poppin'. Like, you could look like half a mile out and shit would just be like blurry smudges formed into basic shapes until you got close to them. And then fucking enemies come, and then it had the same whack-ass combat, but like they gave you more options, which made the combat a little more interesting. Oh, I can throw weapons. Oh, the weapon breaks degradation, so I gotta make sure to do this and that because I don't want the weapon to break on me. Stuff like that. Like shipment updates. Green of Time 3DS. What the fuck? That sold 6 million on the 3DS? I mean, hey, we just mentioned 2. Yokai Watch. Detroit Become Human still selling? That shit's at 3.2 million? Yo, where's Kids Move at, bruh? That dumb shit he's talking about it because it sold 1 million. It sold 1 million, bro, in this first outing when it first came out. Detroit Become Human. Now it's at 3 million. That's insane. If the estimations are correct, because it's still estimations. Spider-Man PS4, one of my favorites. Another game that I really, really loved. That and Horizon Zero Dawn are probably my favorite games because I like free roaming games, but I like games where you have fun combat, not necessarily fun, but fun in the sense like it feels good to control the characters. And I think we need to explore more on that. This haptic feedback, it should open up slight properties. The touchpad, I don't know if it's working for you, player. Maybe it gave you new options to press pause and stuff. I like how you could touch it so you can see your health bar and shit on Horizon Zero Dawn. But that's about it, man. Super Mario Maker 2. Okay, good selling. Spider-Man PS4 is, ooh, that shit at 13 million. If the estimations are correct, I love that game. I might say Horizon Zero Dawn might be my favorite. Low key, I want to get on Spider-Man just to get in that universe and feel good. I love how it was feeling support from the first Spider-Man Homecoming movie, even though it didn't come at the same time. It had the costume in it, and then all the way up to now where it had the two costumes in Spider-Man Far From Home. I like that. I like that. By the time Spider-Man 3 comes out, we should get another Spider-Man game. I think they need to time it now that Marvel and Disney are back to now Marvel and Sony are back to being friends and being cool with Disney. We need to get this game out around the same time. Capitalize on my boy Spider-Man type, one of my favorite characters in fiction. Love him and Blade. I love those characters. Love to have a Blade game. That should be awesome. Don't know if that's gonna ever happen in the history of existing. This movie only happened because we had a powerful black man, and that shit might even be PG-13. Not even fucking sure about that game's future. God damn, Minecraft, 32 million. I didn't know PC sales were showing. Squad? People play this game? Yo, I need to download this game then and see what the fuck it's about then. World War III selling. Not that great, 100,000. The fuck is a house party? Alright, whatever. What about the next gen, man? Next gen's looking pretty sweet. I was watching Digital Foundry's video. It's just speculations, but haptic feedback, if nobody knows, that's one of the things they was talking about. It's going to be in the controller where you touch a button and you're going to feel that sensory feel to that touch you just made. I was hoping that they'd be like the PS2. I was already disappointed in the PS3 era. That controller was fucking trash. It got a little better. It had some weight to it. It felt like it was firm and not just hollowed out. And it's like, I know it had a lawsuit. You know, they had to take the hit on that because the Rumble, it wasn't that exactly theirs. But hopefully, like, there's one thing I want them to have. I want them to have a thick, firm controller. I love the hell. The PS4 controller is probably the best controller they had since the PS2. It's the best controller, period, that they had. It's the best controller of this generation, by far. I can put it into a PlayStation 3. I used this shit when I was running out of controllers. When my controllers were being broken. Or they were just like, the buttons were just getting loosey and stupid. Like, they weren't working properly. Like, that's how much I was using this shit. And the PS4 controller is damn great. I can tell it clearly spaced it out. It's solid for fighting games. I honestly, if I was them, maybe it's patenting reasons. It has to stick with the PlayStation, maybe. Licensing, because, you know, licensing means that it's a yearly pay thing to make sure it's official for something. Maybe they gotta keep the controller's configuration with a certain console. They're using an open not UI, it's not user interface, but an open API, I believe that's what it's called, or X input, cross input, which is like a way old school control method program, and like an API, basically a set of programs for devices to recognize it. So it kept it real basic with the APIs as far as the cross input. So hopefully they still keep that type of mentality, you know, keep shit basic. Because, you know, if it wasn't for 360, this would probably be the default computer PC controller. And that's what I'm more into right now. I mean, I like PlayStation, but I want to get a good controller more than not. Because I love the way PlayStation controllers are designed. So I want to keep that in my fucking hands. And I want to play that shit, bro. I want to make sure that shit. Because I'm going to be playing this game on my real PS4, my PC. I'm going to be playing that shit with a PS4 controller with the Super Pro, which is my computer. Ironically, which is black and it glows blue. Ah, the sweet justice, the juiciness. Whatever Edition 2 is going to be interesting. I'm going to love it. I highly doubt they're going to re-release it after this because the game's next generation will have backwards compatibility. So I do not think they're going to re-release this game on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Scarlet, Xbox One, Xbox 2, whatever the fuck they're gonna call it. They don't seem to have logical names for these fucking Xboxes anymore. I mean, at least Nintendo makes a little sense because it goes with the gimmick of the system. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with the Xbox. I wish them the best of luck. Hopefully they boost their game up. They're really trying hard to get people in the streaming thing. And if people think streaming's gonna be a mainstream thing on console, you're a little too soon. Too soon. Let's wait. By the time we get old as hell, all right? I'm almost 30. Let's wait till I'm fucking 50 or about to hit 50, and then we can talk about it, okay? But yeah, that's basically it, man. So summarize things, bro. Make sure your door's locked, dude. Make sure your fucking doors are locked. Be smart. I mean, I'm a guy's about getting out there, knowing people, but I primarily stay solitude to myself. But when I do get out and I do things, I'm gonna make sure I have a cool personality and I say what's up to the people, you know, and cool shit like that. So I think we just got to get to know each other. And it was sad what happened with that one young lady, Kanice. I forgot her name. I'm so sorry to her and her family and her loss. I want to make sure to get her name right before I dip out. Oh no, I didn't. Kanice Jefferson, that's it. Coquise Jefferson. Yeah. I already had this one guy pull over for his air freshener. You search that up if anybody's listening to that. That air freshener shit was funny as fuck. The cop was literally trying to get this guy, and it didn't make any damn sense. But yeah, make sure you're safe, people. Keep it gaming. Be smart about your gaming purchases. The Blizzard situation. Let me get on the Blizzard situation real quick. Yo, shouldn't we keep it about gaming? What happened to all that talk about keep politics out my games? Now y'all see how it is now. People want to speak and get their freedom out across and think, right? Well, let's rethink what we said about Colin Kaepernick and shit, you know? Let's rethink that shit. But I appreciate everyone watching. I'm about to dip. It's Wiz Fiasco, aka Wiz, aka Wizard. Why? Because you cannot fathom the wizardry. And I appreciate the views, man. Thank y'all for the support. And I'm gone.